Hi students, welcome back. Welcome to VerandaRace. And today's session will be vocabulary booster, vocabulary dose for you with lot of words, with explanations and their application. So let us start today's session with vocabulary for you. Okay. So we have certain words starting with A today and one word substitutions as well. So the first word would be acumen. Acumen. Acumen means keenness of mind or insight. So if you have acumen, you can understand the intricacies of something. You can understand the business, you can understand the knowledge of something. So the example can be, he is showing exceptional business acumen, or he has been showing exceptional business acumen. So acumen means keenness of mind or insight into something. Insight means understanding, comprehending a particular thing. So acumen means keenness of mind or insight. So synonyms can be perspicacity, discernment or perception. So when you say I have an acumen of this thing, means I have an understanding of this thing. I have the insight to understand this thing. So synonyms can be perspicacity, discernment or perception. Antonym is obtuseness. What is obtuseness? Obtuseness means you don't have the brain to understand something. You are a very blunt kind of person. Dumbo. Dumbo can be obtuseness. So an obtuse person is a dumbo. He's a dumb person. He does not understand things. So acumen, you have understood the keenness of mind or insight into something. You have the insight, means you have the business acumen. You have the acumen. Clear? Next word is admonish. Admonish means to warn someone or find fault gently. Like admonishing the unruly child. Unruly means very naughty child, can be said as to be unruly child. So admonish means to warn someone or find fault gently, admonishing the unruly child. So the synonyms can be chide, caution, reprimand, reprehend or reproach. These are the synonyms. Chide means to scold someone very lightly, to warn someone, to give warning to someone, to give threatening to someone, but in a very light manner. To caution someone, to reprimand someone, to reprehend someone, to reproach someone. So admonish means admonition. The noun is admonition and admonish is a verb. So it is a verb. It is a verb. Acumen is a noun. So admonition means to warn or find fault gently. Admonishing the unruly child, naughty child. So we have understood the word admonition. Next word is adversary. Adversary means an opponent or an enemy for that matter. Antagonist. Synonym is antagonist. Means an opponent is your adversary. Its adjective is adverse. Adversary is a noun which means an opponent. His adversary in a bitter debate. So he was with his adversary in a bitter debate. He was with his adversary in a bitter debate. Adversary means opponent. Adversary means opponent. Synonym can be antagonist. Very nice word. Antagonist means your opponent is your antagonist. Antonyms can be cohort. Cohort means your friend, confederate, ally, accomplice, one who supports you. Antonym means cohort is your person who supports you, who is not your antagonist, who is not your opponent. He is your friend. He is your confederate. Confederate means comrade. Ally means one who works with you in your support. Ally is somebody who is in your support. Accomplice is someone who is in your support. But the antonym will be of cohort will be antagonist, which is adversary. Okay, it's a noun. Next word comes adversity. Adversity is called misfortune, which is mischance or reverse of something or affliction. When you are in a problem, this is known as a misfortune. So adversity means misfortune. When it's also known as predicament. It's a bad situation. It's a misfortune. So you have to be calm in the face of adversity. You have to be calm in the face of adversity. Adversity means misfortune. Please understand this. Synonyms can be affliction, mischance or reverse. So adversity means that. And the antonym can be propitious. Propitious means suitable environment. Okay, propitious environment. So adversity is again a noun. Misfortune is a noun. Adversary is a noun. Admonish is verb. Acumen is noun. So I hope you have understood all these words. We'll come back to it again. We'll revise it once more. So moving on to the next segment. Aesthetic. Aesthetic is anything which is related to beauty, beauty and beautiful, pertaining to the beautiful or pertaining to beauty, known as the aesthetic features of something. So interested in aesthetic values rather than in purely practical affairs. So if you describe some piece of art as exquisite, beautiful, that is your aesthetic understanding of art. Just describing the beauty of something is aesthetic. The aesthetic features, the aesthetic values means the related to beauty. Anything related to beauty will be aesthetic. Anything related to beauty will be aesthetic, means related to beauty or the beautiful. Next word, the aesthetic you have understood, pertaining to beauty or the beautiful. Next word comes is affable. Affable is sociable, courteous and agreeable in a manner as much admired, affable gentleman. So an example can be affable. He is an affable gentleman, means he is very sociable. He socializes, he is very courteous, he is very agreeable in a manner. So affable gentleman can be a word. Affable gentleman is somebody who is very, very friendly, very sociable. Synonyms can be civil, complacent, benign, gracious, genial, urbane, cordial. Urbane is a very nice word, urbane. Urbane means very sociable and affable. Complacent, don't confuse this complacent with complacent. Complacent means very smug in behavior. Smug means one who is very complacent, means he is not ready to take responsibilities. He is always shirking work, okay. So antonyms can be curt. Curt means who is not sociable, he remains aloof, brusque, rude, boorish and surly. All these words I'll just try to remind these words. Okay, affable means sociable, one who mixes with people very easily. He is very courteous, he has a lot of courtesy in him, who is agreeable in manner, very much admired. Okay, synonyms can be civil. Civil means related to civility, civilization, civility. Complacent means very affable, sociable. Benign means very helpful. Gracious means lot of grace. Genial means very good in nature. Urbane means the same as affable. Cordial means very cordial in nature. Antonyms can be curt, which is very rude kind of person. Brusque is very to the point and candid in behavior. Rude, boorish and surly. Okay, so we have understood the word affable very well. Next comes affluent. Affluent means rich, rich in money, rich in property, prosperous, flourishing, copious. A large bequest from an affluent grandfather. Bequest means what? A kind of gift, you can say. So a large bequest from an affluent grandfather. So synonyms can be opulent. Opulent means very rich. Profuse means lot of quantity of something. Antonyms can be destitute, means poor. Impecunious means poor, very poor. There can be word like indigent. Indigent is a word. Then there is a word called penurious. Penurious. Penurious means very poor people. Destitute is very poor. Impecunious is very poor. Indigent is very poor. Penurious is very poor. So affluent is an adjective. Affable is an adjective. Aesthetic is an adjective. Aesthetic values, adjective. Okay. So affluent means prosperous, rich and flourishing. Next one is aggressive. Everyone knows the meaning of aggressive. Self-assertive, attacking, offensive, annoyed people by his aggressive attitude. So he used to annoy people. He used to annoy people by his aggressive attitude. Synonyms can be bumptious. Bumptious means very aggressive in nature. Officious, obtrusive. Antonyms can be meek, humble, retiring and diffident. Meek, humble, retiring and diffident. Diffident means very shy and less speaking person, who is not very aggressive. So aggressive means self-assertive, attacking, offensive and annoyed by. Example can be he used to annoy people by his aggressive attitude. So I don't think I need to describe aggressive so much, because you know the meaning of aggressive. Otherwise, aesthetic is related to beauty. Affable is very sociable, courteous and agreeable in manner. Affluent can be prosperous, rich, copious. Opulent, profuse, and antonyms can be poor, destitute, impecunious, indigent and penurious. Next word, next segment. Alacrity. Very nice word, alacrity. Very nice word. Alacrity means eagerness. Cheerful promptness. Means you want to know something with alacrity. Lot of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm, okay. So synonyms can be celerity, briskness, energy, animation. He responded to the flattering offer with alacrity. Flattering offer with alacrity means enthusiasm, energy, briskness, animation, eagerness. Antonyms can be apathy, non-challenge, sluggishness, lethargy, and phlegmatism. What is phlegmatism? Phlegmatism is showing no energy, emotionless behavior. Phlegmatism is showing no energy, emotionless behavior. Alacrity is a noun. Remember, it's a noun, which means eagerness, cheerful, promptness. Antonyms can be apathy, means showing no concern, no emotion. Non-challenge is showing no concern, no emotion. Another word can be indifference. Indifference is a good word, indifference. Sluggishness, lethargy means laziness. Phlegmatism means showing no emotion. Next word is allay. Allay is to calm down someone, to lessen in severity. So if there is something is very severe, if you try to lessen it, to reduce it, its intensity, that is known as allay. So at ease now, that is his fears have been allayed. He is at ease now that his fears have been allayed. Allayed means reduced. The severity has been reduced. So it's a verb. Allay is a verb to reduce the value of something in terms of its badness. Okay. Next is synonyms. Synonyms is appease, alleviate, pacify, assuage, abate, mitigate, propitiate, mollify, placate. Nice words. Wow. So appease, alleviate, pacify, assuage. Assuage means to calm down someone, to reduce the bad intensity of something. Abate means again reducing the value of something in terms of its being bad. If you reduce it, that's known as abate. Mitigate, propitiate, mollify, placate. And antonyms is intensify and aggravate. Intensify and aggravate. Okay. Next word is allude. Allude means to refer to something indirectly. So if I allude to something, I don't say it directly, but I indirectly mention that. So alluded quite subtly to his friend's misfortune. Alluded quite subtly means indirect way he alluded to his friend's misfortune. Indirectly he said. So allude would mean refer to indirectly. To refer to something indirectly, that's known as allusion or allude. I'll repeat all those words again for you. Synonyms can be insinuate, intimate, or imply. Imply is a good word. Imply, indirectly saying something. Antonym can be refer or cite. Refer means directly referring to someone, and allude will mean indirectly referring to someone, implying something, implicit. It's a verb. Allay is a verb. Alacrity is noun. Next is allure. Allure means to tempt by flattery or attractive offer. He was allured by the prospect of a new job. Allured means he was attracted, he was tempted. He was tempted by the prospect of a new job. Synonyms can be lure, decoy, inveigle, entice, wheedle, beguile, cajole. So if you try to allure someone, means you try to tempt someone by something bad as well. Antonyms can be repel or be reluctant to something. So allure is also an adjective which means the attraction. Allure is also a verb which means to tempt by flattery. So the allure of gold means the attraction of gold. Okay. Next set of words. Amenable. Amenable means very obedient person, willing to submit. So he is amenable to the suggestion, means he is ready to comply, ready to accept the suggestion. He is very obedient. So that's known as amenable. Next is synonyms are tractable, docile, responsive. Docile means to be ready to accept anyone's suggestion or orders. This person is known as docile. Antonyms can be intractable, refractory, and recalcitrant. Antonyms of amenable. Amenable means obedient. Docile, one who is ready to accept anyone's suggestion or order, is known as docile, is known as amenable. Next word is, so amenable is an adjective. You understand this adjective. So how to identify whether it's an adjective? It can be placed before a noun. Amenable person, amenable lady, amenable boy, known as obedient. Okay. Amiable. Amiable means good-natured and friendly. He attracted his friends by his amiable disposition. Disposition means his appearance. Disposition is appearance. How a person appears is his disposition. is his disposition. Okay. Synonym can be complacent. Complacent means very good natured, friendly. Okay. Next word is anarchy. Amiable is again an adjective. Next is anarchy. Anarchy means disorder, state of confusion or lawlessness. Anarchy is state of confusion or lawlessness means complete disorder. So a country brought to utter anarchy by civil war. So any country which has civil war is brought to utter anarchy. Utter means complete anarchy. Anarchy means disorder. Chaos, pandemonium, disorder is known as anarchy. It's a noun. Animus means a feeling of hatred, felt no animus even against the enemy. So a feeling of hatred is known as animus. It's a noun. So he felt no animus even against the enemy. He felt no animus even against the enemy. Animus means a feeling of hatred, a feeling of disgust. Synonym is enmity, rancor, malevolence, animosity. Antonym is amity. Amity means friendship. Amity means friendship, kind of attraction towards someone. Amity is like good relation with someone. So antonym is amity. Synonym is enmity, rancor, malevolence, animosity. Okay. So we have understood animus. Animus is a noun again. So let's move to one word substitution. Then we'll revise all the words together. Okay. A remedy for all diseases known as panacea. A remedy for all diseases is known as panacea. Something that is poisonous and unhealthy is known as toxic. The worship of idols or images is known as idolatry. idolatry, idolatry. A place where nuns means the nurses and the people who take care of the patients. A place where nuns live and work is known as convent. Violation of something holy and sacred is known as sacrilege. For example, if somebody violates the sanctity of a place, the holiness of a place, that is known as sacrilege. It's a noun. One who destroys images or attacks popular beliefs is known as an iconoclast. For example, Prophet Muhammad, he believed that there should not be worship of any idol. Idol worship should be stopped. So he was an iconoclast. Please understand this, iconoclast. So we'll move to the first section and we'll repeat the words for you again so that you revise those for those people who joined late. Acumen means insight into something. Insight means understanding of intricacies of something. Acumen. Admonish means to warn, to threaten or find fault gently. Synonyms can be chide, caution, reprimand, reprehend, reproach. Adversary means an opponent, an enemy, kind of antagonist basically. Not exactly an enemy, but your opponent is your adversary. Adversity means misfortune. So he was calm in the face of adversity. Misfortune means predicament, mischance, affliction. Moving ahead to the next segment, we will discuss the words again for you, just the meanings of it. Aesthetic means related to beauty or pertaining to the beautiful. Affable means sociable, courteous, agreeable in manner, friendly. Affluent means prosperous, flourishing, copious. Rich. Opposites are destitute, diligent, indigent and penurious, impecunious. Aggressive means, you know the meaning of aggressive, I won't say all those things. Fine. Next, moving to alacrity. Alacrity is the next word, which means enthusiasm, eagerness, cheerful, promptness. Synonyms are celerity, briskness, energy, animation. Antonyms are apathy, nonchalance, indifference, sluggishness. Allay means to calm down something or reduce the bad intensity of something. Allude means to refer to indirectly. Refer to indirectly. You don't say directly something, but you allude means you refer to it indirectly. Allure means to tempt by flattery or an attractive offer. Allure also means attraction. Attraction of something is its allure. Attraction of something is its allure. Okay. Next, we'll move to the next segment, in which we have amenable. Amenable means obedient, willing to submit. Obedient, willing to submit. Amiable means good-natured, friendly. Anarchy means disorder, state of confusion or lawlessness, known as pandemonium as well. Animus is a feeling of hatred. He felt no animus even against his enemy. Enmity, rancor, malevolence, animosity. Antonym is very important, amity. Amity means friendship. Animus is the feeling of hatred. Okay. Now one word substitution will do it for you. One word substitution is remedy for all diseases, panacea. Toxic means something that is poisonous and unhealthy. Idolatry means idol worship. Convent means a place where nuns live. Sacrilege means violation of something holy and sacred. And iconoclast means somebody who attacks or destroys images and attacks popular beliefs. Okay. I wish to do it all again for you, so I'll do it all again for you so that you understand. I'll just revise the meanings once again. Acumen means insight. Admonish means to warn. Adversary means an opponent or antagonist. Adversity means misfortune, mischance or predicament. Aesthetic means related to the beautiful. Affable means sociable, courteous and agreeable. Affluent means prosperous, rich, flourishing. Antonyms is destitute, impecunious and penurious and indigent. Aggressive, you know the meaning, bumptious, officious, obtrusive. Okay, alacrity means eagerness, cheerful, promptness. Allay means to calm, to lessen in severity. Allude means to refer to something indirectly. Allure means to tempt by flattery or attract someone. Lure, decoy, inveigle, entice, wheedle. Antonym is repel. Amenable means obedient, willing to submit. Amenable is good-natured, friendly. Amiable, anarchy, state of confusion or lawlessness or disorder or chaos or pandemonium. Animus is a feeling of hatred. Synonym is enmity, rancor, malevolence. And one word substitution. Remedy for all diseases, panacea. Toxic is the something that is poisonous and unhealthy. Idolatry is worship of idols. Convent is a place where nuns live. Sacrilege is the violation of something holy and sacred. One who destroys images or attacks popular belief is an iconoclast. Okay. So with this, I'd like to end the session. Thank you so much for being with me. Thanks a lot.